What's up guys, welcome back to CardSpot. My name is Ethan. Today we have another Edison deck profile and some matches for you. So this is a first place Edison list from my locals this week. So shout out to Wenwei for sending me through his deck list as well as winning the tournament, so congrats to him. And this is what he played. This is Chaos Fairies, and so it's basically an amalgamation of the good fairy deck and dark monsters. So if you've played Edison, you're probably familiar with fairies. Maybe not so in this form, but we'll quickly run through the deck list just to give you an idea of what we're playing. So it's 2 Christia, because realistically 3 is kind of bricky. You only want to see 1 and resolve it and you probably win the game. 2 Fader, it's a tribute. It saves your life a lot of the time, and you contribute it for Caius. Caius, of course, 3 of them. It's the best card in the format, so yeah, it's pretty insane. Card Trooper, just good for general milling and getting that draw. Chaos Sork, obviously. Cyber Dragons for the machine matchup. Tribute for Caius, they're just good light monsters. Cyber Valley, same kind of thing. It's just a good light monster if it does go to your graveyard, otherwise it's draw power. Diddy Warrior Lady, it's all lights all the way down. 3 Alchemists to get the fairy stuff going, and obviously you can banish the top, add it back when it's destroyed. Gauze, Herald to negate, which is like insane. This deck has so many hand traps. You've got Battle Fader, you've got Gauze, you've got Heralds, you've got Honest, and you've got Trag. Like, it's the most hand traps I think any Edison deck plays, so you really have to pay attention. Then we've got obviously the Honests, a Plague for synchroing, a Raikou for some milling, a Sangam for searching, 3 Shining Angel for some recruiting, Enrise, which is a poor man's Chaos Sorcerer, 2 Soul of Purity and Light, which is just a 2k beater. Its effect is pretty minimal. The Thunder King Ryo for baiting out Kaloots and just turning off synchro-based decks as well as search-based decks. Trag is another hand trap. Foolish, Heavy, and MST, just general utility back row removal. Call the Sprigzak Christia. Unlike other boss monsters, Christia can just be Call of the Haunted back, so it's kind of crazy. Return is an alternate win condition because you do have so many cards that banish things. There's Cyber Valley, Didi Warrior Lady, Alchemist, and there's a lot of things to banish. 2 Degree because we're pretty light on traps, and a TT and a Dust Shoot, just the power traps. He hasn't sent me the side deck, so I've just put in sort of my own what I could put together and see it needing. So yeah, I'm not going to go through that too much. Same extra deck is just general good stuff Edison extra deck. So let's get into some matches. Alrighty, first match of the day. Let's go some scissors and see what we can get going. we scissored each other. Alright, they hit us with the paper. Okay. So I'm guessing they will start, and we'll see what we can do. I mean, you pretty much always go first and go an Edison. It's just too good not to with the extra card. Okay, so this is interesting. So we have a Herald, which is immediately online with Shining Angel. But depending on what they do, we can special summon Cyber Dragon and start beating down, or just set a Raikou pass. So very good going second hand, honestly, except probably the Raikou. Everything else is pretty nice for going second, so let's see what they do. Got a bit of lag, no problem. Ooh, now do we want to stop that Swap Frog going off? I don't think so. I think that's fine. Yep, that's all good. Get your Treeborn. They're going to get to their Treeborn eventually anyway, so I'd rather save the Herald for something big like a Caius or Ryza if they're playing it. Just depends if it's Frog Monarch or Hero Frog. Oh, they dump a dupe Frog. Okay. I was expecting Treeborn, but that's fine. Yep, bounce it back to hand. Sure thing. Get that extra normal summon. It has to be a normal summon. Yep, there we go. Okay, cool. They flipped their Treeborn up. Alright, we can start the turn. Standby. And main. So we know that they have a swap in hand for unknowns. We all got to start somewhere. I think it's kind of tempting to special the Cyber Dragon and summon this DD Warrior Lady and banish the Warrior Lady into Frog. Because then I've only got one other Treeborn Frog to worry about. Is that kind of crazy? I think I'm gonna do that because set decree is kind of alright as well. That keeps this online. Yeah, okay. Let's special summon Sidra. And then normal summon this warrior lady. I do really like the opportunity to banish his frog, and he takes 1400 for the privilege as well. And where's my declare? Yeah, cool, yeah. He knows, you got it. I mean, we do have the herald if it's gauze. Don't really want... Oh yeah, he's taking it. Okay, cool. No gauze. Alrighty. Let's just set decree pass. I mean, decree is not great against frogs anyway, because they play barely any traps. It's generally like discard traps, so Wing Blast or Regeki Break, maybe Mirror Force, I think occasionally Torrential, that kind of thing. Pitch swap for swap. Swap effect to dump, that's fine. Yep, you're good. So yeah, it's decree is okay, but you have to really like end phase decree them. But I'm guessing because he's dumping a Treeborn, he's not about to set any back row. But are they going to tribute the swap frog for a monarch? Yep, down comes the riser. Targeting this to spin to the top, so it's tempting here. Let me do some math. So if we pitch these, it's nowhere near game. Just go thinking. They've got a Treeborn Engrave coming back next turn. I kind of would like this Shining Angel in rotation. We're gonna lose our Cyber Dragon. I'm going to do that. There is the declare. Pitch that and Shining Angel. To negate and destroy, please. So that's both their swaps gone, so that we don't know anything else in hand. So we'll draw. Ooh, that's a nice one. Well, is it? Is that a nice one? We're also kind of telegraphing that this is something that's better than it is, which is kind of okay, because they bring Treeborn back. If they have another tribute summon monster, we do just lose to it. Kind of more interested, just get in for 21 and set the Raikou. Be a little bit more defensive. That Thunder King, so we can get them down to 500. I think we just go attack with Sidra. We've made the back row look like it's something decent, so they may opt for that if they've got a Caius or another Riser. And then set the Raikou pass. And hopefully pop something with the Raikou. It all depends if they have another tribute summonable monster in their hand as well. So we're about to find out. So they're drawing 4 in hand. They're on 2400. Here's the Treeborn. Yeah, Treeborn's fine. Oh, we're going back to main phase, back to standby phase. Sure, you can do the enemy controller thing. I'm guessing that's what they want to do in their standby phase. Yeah. Sure. Well, I'm guessing they've got another tribute summonable monster. Is it going to be a 2 tribute monster? Ooh, Light and Darkness Dragon would be pretty rough right here. What do they have? It's just Caius. Target the back row, you... No. Okay. Alright, now we're somewhat... have a problem. 24. We will take it. Yeah, Caius is just so good. Okay. Draw for turn. What do we got? Shining Angel. That's kind of okay. If we can get some recruiting going off here. Go like Shining Angel into Honest, bounce Honest back, attack with Thunder King, drop Honest. Or even just summon. Oh, yeah, you don't really want to summon Thunder King. Alright, we're just going to set the Shining Angel and pass. I mean, right here, this looks like anything that you would do anyway. Like, if you just have any monster in hand that can't get over a Caius. Oh, do you have another enemy control? It has to be face up, sir. Yeah, one face-up monster your opponent controls, one face-up monster your opponent controls. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you for the hand knowledge though. Yes, my set cards are safe, unless you have another Caius. In which, if you have another Caius, if you had Riser Caius, you're just better. Oh, there's still loss. Oof. Yep, to the graveyard, we take 400. Yep. Alright, so we'll go to grave and declare. What are we going to get out of here? We'd probably just get another Shining Angel for now, and then, because we are light on fairies in grave, so we'll just do that, and then that would be our 4th fairy in grave. Take 1,000 to grave. What are we getting? What do we get here? I mean, I think we just get the Alchemist, try and hit something off the top, so we'll do that. Grab an Alki. But this is a bit rough. I'll apologize in advance to Wenwei and other Chaos Fairy enjoyers. I played a couple of games with this deck before recording the video, but you know, I'm not incredible at it. That is pretty nice. Okay. So we declare Alchemist here, just to thin the deck out. Banish Time. Ooh, it's a Christia. Now it's tricky because it's like, do I tribute this, banish the Caius, ram? Do I just ram this, add Christia back, special it? They can't special summon. We do know they have an enemy controller. But that's only useful if they've got something to tribute. What's the chances of them having a 3rd tribute summonable card? I think we ram. We ball! 600. Oh, he's thinking. Alright. You're thinking. Enemy controller. Okay, so it's just gonna go to defense. Okay. Do we then just leave it in defense? What else do we have banished? A Raiko and a DD Warrior Lady. It's so annoying it has to be destroyed. It's only 200 defense. They can get over it with anything. If they have a swap frog or something, then we lose. Okay, we'll go... We have to stay alive. Target their Caius. So it was the enemy controller that they had set, so we just have to pass here. They're on 1400. So if we draw like anything and just crash these monarchs... Did they forget their Treeborn? I'm guessing if they forgot... Yeah, they're going, oop, Treeborn. I'm guessing if they did forget the Treeborn, they don't have another tribute summon in hand, because otherwise you're pretty keen to remember your Treeborn, right? And he's going to crash. Sure. Okay, come on. A monster one time. That's not really the right monster. Geez, that's unfortunate. An Alchemist would have been really nice here. Okay. Do I set this? We're on 42. No, I think we can afford to keep that in hand for now. This has been a very stressful game. So they're out. Yeah, there's the Treeborn. Yeah, sure, Treeborn's fine. They're out a Caius, a Riser, and a Thestalos. There's a swap. Yep, that's fine. Dumping... What? It was weird that they dumped a Dupe Frog at the start, but I guess because they had the Treeborn in hand. Yeah, that's your last swap, so do you just start dumping Substitoads? Maybe a Unifrog? Because I don't think really... They've seen one back row out of me this whole game. I don't think Unifrog's really that good. Okay, Dupe, sure. Get those high defense boys out of the deck. Okay. Alright, so they don't have a substitute. I mean, hey, they haven't really needed it up till this point, so... Oh, they leave it on board. Okay, come on. Oh, Card Trooper. Card Trooper doesn't do it, but it does get over the swap for 900. It leaves us pretty open with just 400. But we could mill something tasty. A Plague would be nice, and we can go into... Well, I don't know that it does mill us anything tasty, but I think we have to. Normal Sun. And... Declare. Those were not so helpful, but that's okay. We might get a nice draw. We don't know anything in hand at this point. But it puts them on 500. I'm kind of wishing we attacked with this orange light last turn. We just have to end here. And Trooper goes back down. Set 1. Pass. Junk Synchron. No! Yeah. Just needed that other card off Trooper. Because they can go into a level 6 here. Oh, okay. Okay, we take 900. And declare Trooper. Draw 1. Oh, we've got too many fairies, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have too many fairies. Come on. That's... Damn! That's really unfortunate. What to do, what to do. I think we just set this MST. Keep that in hand, so if we need to, we can negate something. Because we don't lose to another Junk Synchron attack. But we do lose if he summons, or if they summon anything that's tribute summonable. I feel like at this point we're not making plays to win, we're just making plays to stay alive. Okay, so it looked like our opponent either quit or disconnected or lost connection, something like that. So a bit of a weird one, but I guess we win. I'm curious, can we... Yeah, we can draw, so... We can't see what their cards were, but... Ooh, we were not drawing into... not so useful. Alright, well, we'll try for a second match. Alright, back with our second match. Let's lead off with Scissors. Ooh, we got it. We'll hit them with the U2. Alright, we'll start this one off. See what we can get out of this. So we open another Decree. Herald, Fader, Honest, Shining Angel, MST. So, I think, obviously we want to set the Shining Angel, like that's a no-brainer. It's tempting to set both the Decree and the MST. But I think just for now, setting the decree and then flipping it on their end phase is probably the way to go. So I'm just going to do the old classic T set and pass. Those Exodia sleeves actually look pretty cool. Upstart Goblino, I will exactly take 1,000, or gain 1,000 life points. So interesting that back in the day, in actual 2010, Upstart Goblin was very rarely played. But nowadays, in modern Edison, people have realized, the same with Goat as well, just how good Upstart Goblin and like Jar of Greed are. This is actually going to get over the Shining Angel, which is annoying. So we're going to declare here. So this is X-sabers. So Decree is going to actually be relatively decent here, because they do play a decent amount of traps. Do I just go for a Shining Angel? I think I do, because it does get over the Emma's Blade. So what do they Emma's Blade into? Full Helm Knight, so that they can negate an attack, maybe? I've played X-sabers a little bit. Long-time viewers of the channel would have seen some live duels I did with X-sabers and Edison Duel Knight. It's an interesting deck. It's just a little bit hamstrung in Edison format. So I'm going to flip Decree on the end phase. And we'll start the turn. Ooh, that Caius is kind of tasty. So we'll go standby main. Banishing for the Caius is pretty nice, but I'm trying to think what they can get off it. It's just an level 4 or lower X-saber, so they could get an Air Bellum. But that, I believe, has to attack directly to rip a card. I think we just attack over this for now. Get a hundo damage in there. See what they get. Emma's Blade, yeah, it does bring out the Air Bellum, which it does have to attack directly. Okay. So I'm feeling pretty okay. If at any point they get rid of the Shining Angel, if they smash and ground it and they attack directly, I can fade it and then tribute for Caius. So I think we're looking alright. If they somehow make something bigger than Shining Angel, that's fine. Okay, cool. What I mean is, if they make something bigger than what we get off Shining Angel and we want to keep it alive, then we can always use Honest. So that's okay too. So let's see what they got. They got 5 cards in hand. We're equal on card advantage so far. Just trading recruiters for recruiters at this point. Alright, so they're going to battle. We'll take 200. And Shining Angel. Declare effect. So I'm going to grab an Alchemist here, because Alchemist gets over the Air Bellum, I think. Because otherwise it's what? Just another Shining Angel, an Honest, an Orange Light. I mean, we already have both of those. So yeah, we'll just grab an Alchemist for now. Unfortunately, its effect isn't on summon, it's just an ignition effect. They're just going to have a big think there. These videos make me nervous. I don't know why. It's like the act of playing and also telling you my thought process and trying to be engaging about it. For some reason, I get really stressed out. So please bear with me as I get used to doing this style of video, because I'm so used to doing opening videos where it's just open cards and talk. This I actually have to involve my brain, which is risky at best. Alright, so they've set another back row. Ooh, this trap dash shoot would be very nice if we didn't have that decree up. We'll go standby phase. Main phase 1. So I think here I'm just happy to banish, declare Alchemist, and banish. Sork's pretty good if we get to add it back. So it goes to 18, and then we will, I guess, just attack over it. We've got an MST for anything that this decree can't kill, but we are open to Book of Moon, which is pretty common in X-saber decks. But realistically here, a Book of Moon's okay. Cool. Phase 2. I am kind of tempted to set the Dust Shoot if they MST the Decree, but it's not really worth it because, well, they probably wouldn't Heavy Storm with 2 of their own back row. Yeah, right, let's set it. And pass the turn. And that also resets. It's just reading it. It's like, pretty sure it's like Card Trooper. It is. It's just a worse Card Trooper. But we're also playing the actual Card Trooper. So, it's like 4 Card Troopers. Ah, another Airbellum. Tasty, tasty, tasty. Okay. Sure, so we will take 300. And this will go to the grave. And we will declare it. And add this Chaos Sorcerer back to our hand. We just need to put one of these dark fellas in the graveyard. Alright, let's see. Oh, Foolish does it. Do we just want to straight up Foolish a dark? I don't think we need to just yet. Because like setting the Honest stops the Airbellum. And we can always bounce the Honest back to our hand if needed. Or we Foolish Plague, stack a card Tribute for Caius, banish the Airbellum. And then if Caius dies, it gives us a dark for Sork. Yeah. I don't think we need to for now, though. I think we can just get away with setting this Honest. And we'll just pass the turn. So they're gonna go straight to main phase. What do you got in that hand of yours? We are now up. We're up 1 card in the card advantage wars. Oh, they're just going to pass. They're not even going to attack. Okay, we draw. Standby main. Now this is interesting. Because now we could start doing stuff with Yugioh if we Foolish the Plague. Do we want to wait? I mean, we've got no other lights to use this Honest on, so that's kind of looking tempting. Or we just tribute the Honest for Caius. And then go into a level 8 if we want to. I don't know, stealing that Airbellum with Yugioh and trying to attack directly with it does seem kind of nice. Let's do it. So, where is our little Plague Spreader? There it is. Send that to grave. And then we will declare Plague Effect. We'll put a Caius to the top of our deck for now. Our deck shouldn't get shuffled, but special summon and defense. Flip summon the Honesto and banish and to grave and get. Oh, what you thinking about there, opponent? On summon, go to Book of Moon. We do have a Book of Moon. Okay, so we're gonna Book of Moon the Honest. Sure, that's fine. Cool. So I think at this point then we just tribute the Plague for Caius. Because we haven't normal summoned yet. Let's banish. Bring down the boy. I think Dueling Book may have like just crashed because I think both me and the opponent got kicked out there. Alright, cool. So, I'm glad we get to resolve this Caius. That's nice. Let's just go battle and attack. That's weird. I feel very thrown by being kicked out of a game and then coming right back into it. It's just 2,400. Yep, there we go. Cool. Main phase 2, I don't feel the need to set this MST, so we're just going to pass. If at any point they do MSTL decree, then I'm ready to trap dust shoot them to the moon. So we are drawing into a Caius, so I could tribute over the Honest for another Caius. Draw. Or I could tribute the Caius for another Caius. That puts a Dark Engrave. That's 2,400. 2,300 off Sork. It's 47. That does put us on game with the Honest. Okay, I think I am actually going to MST this card that they just set. Because I think if the other one was a spell, they would have used it. Okay, it's just a dead Godham's Equal. That's fine. So we're going to go to grave for another Caius and declare targeting this set. Ah, Hamster, okay. Now we can special summon the Sork by banishing Caius, and I'll just banish an Angel here. Yeah, you just remember the decree. Flip summon the Honest. They can't gauze us. We should be in for game here. Cool. Alright, we got it. After getting kicked out of Dueling Book, we got it. Okay, so X-saber. What do we want? We definitely want the Nox, because that's really good against the Hamster, the Raikou that they're inevitably playing, and the Emma's Blade. What else do we want is the question, and what don't we want? I feel like the decrees are actually pretty nice. I'm happy to leave the decree in. We're going second, which means I probably don't want Dust Shoot and Return. Return is a little bit more questionable in this deck, but generally as a rule of thumb I side that out when I'm going second. I think Thunder King as beat sticks is probably fine here. Maybe bring them in over... What don't we realistically need? Maybe we drop the Trag, because we don't really need to take control of their stuff if it's Emma's Blades and things. And maybe... we'll drop a Soul of Purity and Light, just because I feel like for the 100 attack trade-off difference, getting something that can blank a Synchro or stop them searching is probably better off. It's not a high search deck, but they do Synchro a fair bit, especially if they get off a Godham's Equal, so... Ooh, this is interesting. Fader, Enrise, Orange Light, Caius, Heavy Storm. So we've got an answer to their Air Bellum. Oh, please keep setting cards. Alright, you... okay. Tell me you have a Solemn without telling me you have a Solemn. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna rip the Heavy, right? I'm kind of tempted to rip the Heavy and then pass. And then just Fader. Let's just Heavy. Let's just bait out the Solemn. Or Starlight Road, I guess it could be. It's Solemn. Okay, cool. That's better for us. Yeah, I mean, this is dead right now. This is dead right now. Enrise and Purity. Orange Light we can pitch the Purity for. I think we just have to pass and special Fader and use that to sack for Caius. I don't think our Caius is surviving, but it can at least clear the Air Bellum so that we're not getting cards ripped from our hand. Unless they draw into another Air Bellum, which I guess is entirely possible. Battle phase, we'll just special summon the Fader. Are they going to set another back row? No? Okay, cool. Ooh, another Fader, that's pretty nice. Standby. Main 1. I mean, we still can't do anything apart from sack for Caius, so we kind of have to. I mean, I guess we could just leave the Fader there. And then summon another one next turn if we need to. No, I think let's be a little bit aggressive. We'll banish that. I mean, we don't need to worry about the Chaos getting solemned, so the banish is going to go through. Unless they're playing, like, Divine Wrath or Skill Drain, which... I guess you could play Skill Drain and X-sabers to get Emma's laid off, but it's not that great. Saber Hole. Oh, I forgot about Saber Hole. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. Well, looks like we're going to be using the second fader after all. Interesting. Sure. Commit another monster. Are you going to synchro? I will fade you again. So the synchro for what exactly here? They could make... what level is Hyunle? Is it 6 or 5? Maybe they can't make it with Plague. What do we got? Just a Chaos. I don't think that Foolish is doing anything for us here. Do I care about it is the thing, because if I set it so that it doesn't get ripped by Air Bellum, they can just MST it. I think I'd rather keep it in hand, because this N-Rise is going to be important, I think. If we, like, Herald something, then we're only one fairy off the N-Rise, because we've got our Dark Fiend. Okay. Yeah, I think we just pass here. Unfortunately, they just attack with Sangan, and then attack with Air Bellum. We could Orange Light the Air Bellum, I guess, because it negates the activation, so you can use it in the damage step. Or I guess Air Bellum activates in damage calculation, maybe? They're still in the damage step, right? Yeah. Yep, we'll banish that. So we have to take the 16. So I will declare Herald of Orange Light. To negate and destroy the Air Bellum, please. If we could banish that Sangan, that would go pretty nicely. Oh, another back row. Alright. Draw. Oh. Shining Angel's a fairy. Shining Angel is a good fairy. Do we attack it with a Sangan? Yeah, they're already on 4k. A little bit of chip damage wouldn't go astray. They can't search Air Bellum. Alright, let's summon the Angel. They can't bottomless it. They could TT, I guess. That would be punished. Because they could Mirror Force as well. But I feel like they wouldn't on just an attack on a Sangan. Because they're just getting a search out of it. If they do, that's fine. We just special N-Rise, banish the Sangan. Nope, they're going to take it. Oh, right. Yep. Forgot about Rescue Cat. Whoops. So the Rescue Cat into what? An Air Bellum and a Raikou? Or 2 Air Bellums? We have all 3 Shining Angels, so that's 4 bodies they have to get through. Sure. Hopefully they don't have a Smashing Ground or something of the like for this Shining Angel. Yeah, Rescue Cat is fine. Air Bellum and Raikou, or double Air Bellum, but then you can't do anything with them. Double Air Bellum, okay. Unless they have like a Godham's E-Call or something. Do they have a Call of the Haunted, maybe? Oh, they have a Brain Control. That'll do it. Yep. Okay. 7. Black Rose blow the field one time. For the boys. Urbellum, right, yes. So they'll get a rip. This is why we hold on to the Foolish. We just have to hope and pray that they don't hit the N-Rise, because we have the perfect amount in grave. The brain control's rough. This has gone very differently to game 1. Set 5, summon Urbellum, pass on first turn. What are you going to do? Godham's Eco. That will do it. But I'll let them attack first. See if they're brave enough to attack into a third battle fader. Yep, you got it. Okay. So, we're going first again, so I kind of want to put the Trap Dust Shoot and the Return back in. What else is useful here? The Fader's kind of useful to stop getting the hand rip. True Nade could be interesting as well, because they do set a lot of back row. Kind of tempted to take the... Wow, Call is so good if you hit it on a Christia. Maybe we leave those in. We dump the Sidras, because we're going first. I'm kind of tempted to dump the Valley as well. Because I feel like it doesn't do heaps for us. And... oh, it's kind of defensive. I guess Valley and Fader are kind of the same. So we could just leave that. And we need one more card. I don't think we need the True Nade going going first, actually. I think it's better for the decrease. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do in the game 3. Well, Sangan, Shining Angel, Knock, Decree, Warrior Lady, Dust Shoot. Okay. Here I want to probably set the Shining Angel. It's a toss-up between those two. I think more I want to set the Shining Angel, set Decree, Dust Shoot them, and then Decree in the end phase. So I think that's what we're going to do here. And we got the Knock as well. Dust Shoot. Ooh! Get a Rescue Cat out of there. That's pretty nice. Get an Upstart, Full Troll. Regigura, Urbellum, Raikou. I think the Rescue Cat can go. If they set the Raikou, we've got the Knock for it. Okay, Full Troll, Regigura. Cool. So I'm guessing they're going to slam down that Upstart. Yep. So one unknown in hand now. We'll take that Upstart out. Yes. Yes. Alright, standby. Main. So that's going to be either the Raikou or the Regigura. I see no reason why it wouldn't be the Raikou, so let's just slam this Knock. So punished if it's the Regigura, but I feel like they wouldn't see this Knock coming. Yeah, cool. Okay. Can we figure out what's in the hand? 3 Emma's Blades in the deck. 2 full helm. Could be a full helm knight. Okay, cool. Sure. I don't think you have to show the deck, but they've let us look at theirs, so they can have a look at ours. That's fine. There's so many one-ofs in this deck that I think it's too hard for them to figure out what we're twerking with. Cool. Oh, whoops, yeah, we actually do have one. Sorry. I think we just summon the Sangan. flip summon this Shining Angel. Go 1,000. I got the 224. Main 2. Is it worth setting this call? Yeah, because if we can choose a Sangan off it, that would be nice. Alright, so they're drawing to 5 in hand. We still know 3 of them. So we've got a Full Troll, a Regigura, and an Airbellum. Okay. Stand by main. Do we attack with the Warrior Lady? If it's an Emma's Blade, we banish it. And if not, we just kill it. We get punished by Torrential, but we do have a Sangan. Alright, let's do it. We'll get in there. If it's a D-Prison, that's okay. What do you got down there, hiding in your cards? It could just be a Regigura. Oh, they drew into the other Raikou. I see. Yep. Target Shining Angel? Sure. I'm not going to banish your Raikou with DD Warrior Lady. Okay, brain control's gone. We like that. So then we know the other 3 cards in their hand, right? Cool. We're all good to continue. So we're getting there with Sangan. Gonna Depriz. Ooh. Do I chain Royal Decree, chain Call, target Angel? Yeah. Call resolves, Decree resolves, Prison fizzles. Sangan's attack goes through, and then we can get in with Shining Angel. And we know the 3 cards in hand are Airbellum, Full Troll, Regigura. They did mill 2 Emma's Blades, which is unfortunate, but... Okay, yep, they got it. Alright, cool. So we get in there for 1,000 with Sangan, and then get in for 14. Alright, let's just pass the turn. I'm not sure what this duelist is doing. They seem to be a little distracted, but that's okay. This is a relatively long match, so we might just be getting these 2 matches in, unfortunately. But we'll see how we go. Alright, admitted defeat, we got it. Interesting. GG. Oh, they already left. So they had the Full Troll Regigura Airbellum in hand. I guess... yeah, there was just nothing they could do with that. Okay, well, we managed to snag both of those matches, technically. I don't know if a disconnect counts, but the video is going a bit long. That was a relatively long match. Just with all the disconnections and the opponent really taking their time. So I think I'm going to call it there. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you've made it to the end, thank you very much. And feel free to recommend any decks that you might like to see. I think I'm just going to stick to Edison format for now. It's a format that I really enjoy and I want to put a bit of time into getting better at. And so doing this allows me to play different decks and play against different decks and kind of learn how it all works. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.